What is up, everyone? Anthony Mills, also known as Aspire Apsley here, and today I wanted to present another analogy in concerned with getting back in touch with Jesus Christ. Now, the other day I saw this video clip that made me made me question the reality of God's nature, and I'm sure everyone has these moments too. So there was this nature clip, all right, and there's this mama deer is just hanging out with her baby deer, and they're just eating off the grass and everything, and all of a sudden the mama deer sees this bear cub like a couple feet away from her, and she's trying to stay still. But also, as it seems to be approaching closer, she puts her baby down to camouflage with the ground, and she tries distracting the bear cub so that it won't come after her baby. But the thing is, she runs straight back, like she runs the wrong way, which makes it even easier for the bear cub to attack. So the moment the bear cub approaches, it finds the baby deer so easily, and when it attacks, the baby deer just made this really sad cry that really got me. It just messed with my mentality, man. And as it bit down when it cried, when it heard its cry, it started tossing it around more. I'm guessing to break its net, make things a bit quicker, and it made me think. A lot of atheists, it's very easy them, it's very easy for them to ask, since they don't believe in God. It's very easy for them to ask, if there is a God, why does He allow so much cruelty in the world? But at that same moment, I was asking myself the same thing. Why would God allow such an innocent creature to be put down like this? And then I started reasoning with these things. And then I started to look at the story of the Garden of Eden. Before Adam and Eve, there was no pain because there was no death. And because of original sin of them biting into the apple, taking pride in themselves because they heard that they would be like gods, everything was caused into distortion. And then it starts to make more sense when you think about the fact that before original sin came, man was supposed to be the keeper of the animals, because it says that God gave Adam dominion over all the animals of the earth to take care of them. And instead today, we eat more animals, which I'm not saying is a sin. Don't get me wrong. I love hamburgers. I love cheeseburgers. I love brisket and all that. But think about it. This baby deer was attacked by a baby cub. It didn't have a mother taking care of him. It didn't have a father taking care of him, and the mother abandoned him, going the wrong way when it should have gone to the left or to the right. So the question is not, why is God allowing innocents to die like this, but why are these parents not taking care of their children in a proper manner the way they should? And I think I've said this before, but it's very similar to how a lot of people ask, if God is real, why does He allow so many innocent children to die of cancer? Well, think about it. Are the parents taking proper care of them? I'm not saying that they necessarily don't love them, but are they in the right environment? Is there like little bleach pads lying around that they could put into their mouths or something like that? Or is the environment too dusty for them? Does no one do any cleaning around the house? And again, this is not some stupid question of being vegan, but again, looking back to when God said that Adam gave him dominion over all the animals of the earth, the question is not, why is God allowing evil, but the question is, why are we not taking care of others the way we should take care of ourselves? Or why are we not taking care of ourselves the way we should take care of others? Another analogy that I wanted to bring up that's a little different from this one, kind of a different story, but with a similar perspective. I'm not gonna lie, everyone. I deal with sin. Everyone does. There's no escape from it. Not even a priest can escape sin. Now, some of my three biggest sins are lust, gluttony, and wrath, and every now and then a little bit of greed. But these are my three biggest sins. And there's this video that I like to watch that whenever I feel distant from God, that always makes me cry and brings me some sort of clarity in mind. It's this video of this ISIS leader who told a story of being in prison, and when he called on the name of Jesus Christ, when he felt a dark presence in a cell, Jesus told him that he forgives him, and he didn't know why, because apparently in the Quran, Allah is very forgiving and just, but you can only know Allah's forgiveness at the day of judgment. So he asks this person, "Who are you that forgives me and I feel forgiven today?" And he says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life, Jesus Christ, the living God." And that always brings me to tears. That always makes me cry. That always brings some sort of clarity in mind. And when I'm not watching that video, when I'm stuck in sin, I'm not thinking about senses of clarity that Jesus always brings me, it's very easy to ask, why does God talk to this ISIS terrorist, this person who has killed so many people and convert him so easily, but he never talks that way to me? But it's actually similar to the analogy I represented before. He hasn't talked to me because I haven't talked to other people the way he wants me to talk to them yet. I haven't taken care. It's been such a long time since I've actually communicated with people and have wanted to take care of people. Sure, I give money at the church, but I never actually communicate with a lot of people. And me, I can be a little bit antisocial sometimes. But the thing is, I've always had a passion to be an actor and a musician. And when God gives you those passions, He's trying to tell you that He wants you to connect with Him by speaking to others. And to connect this analogy with my previous analogy and thinking about speaking to others, I started to think about how God always calls us lambs, or how Jesus always calls us lambs. And I think about it, it was similar to the story of the deer. If you have a bunch of sheep around inside this this fence area, but there's no shepherd to watch them, they escape. They're always going to naturally be, even though they might be a little timid, sheep are naturally very playful creatures and very vibrant, excited creatures. So if they wander to the woods all happy and leapy and filled with joy, they're gonna get some predator's attention, and they're gonna find themselves killed easily. In a very similar way, speaking of animals, it's similar to how in the first Zootopia film, and I actually just thought of this while recording this. It's similar to how in the first Zootopia film, Judy, the rabbit who wants to become a police officer, she first steps into the city with so much joy and excitement, not knowing that this city is intent on taking that and spitting it out, because I mean, when you look at such a big city like that, populated by so many different kinds of people, it's easy to first be so excited and filled with joy. But she doesn't know that with all those kinds of people, people not taken care of, not people not knowing people not knowing how the rest of the world is going to treat them, it's easy for a big population of the city to tear each other apart, similar to the analogy of the lamb. So, again, the question is not why does God allow evil, but why don't we take care of others the way we should? With all of that said, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this brings you some clarity to mind, and I hope that your relationship with Jesus Christ gets bigger and stronger and more vibrant every day. God bless and have a great day.